The stars of the NWA have converged here in the Coliseum in Corpus Christi, Texas. Hello everybody, and welcome to Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. I'm your host, Gotmark76, and we have a loaded night for you of wrestling action. Our main event will feature the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair, as he defends this World Heavyweight Championship against Barry Windham inside of a 15-foot-high steel cage. Also on the program, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes goes one-on-one with Road Warrior Hawk. If Dusty Rhodes wins, then he and Nikita Koloff will receive a World Tag Team Title Match in 2 weeks' time at a Wrestle War. If Dusty Rhodes loses, he will not receive another World Title Match or any title match for the rest of the calendar year. Sting is set to defend his NWA World TV title. However, he was scheduled to face Skyscraper member Dangerous Dan Spivey. Spivey has come down with a bout of the flu and has been unable to compete in tonight's contest. The NWA Board of Directors is in attendance and have deemed Dr. Death, Steve Williams, as the contender for Sting's TV title. All this, the battle of the power bombs as Big Van Vader takes on Terry Bam Bam Gordy. We have Texas Tornado action, plus much, much more. Let's head to ringside for opening contest as the Steiner brothers take on a new team called Doom. And here they are making their way to the ring. These two masked wrestlers being led to the ring by a woman, and they call themselves Doom. And these guys are built like brick houses. And they'll have their work cut out for them as they take on Rick and Scott Steiner. And I would say that the team of Doom has somewhat of an advantage. They know who Rick and Scott are. Rick and Scott do not know who Doom is. So Doom able to scout the Steiner brothers prior to their meeting here tonight. The Steiner brothers, though, they don't turn away from any challenge. And they'll be the first to tell you that. As it looks like we're just going to call them Doom 1 and Doom 2. As Scott Steiner starts in the ring with Doom 1. For those in the fourth wall, we ask you to ignore the names on the bottom of the screen. As Scott Steiner takes down Doom 1 with a big clothesline. And stomping away, and Doom 1 rolls outside to the ring. And Scott Steiner follows him back, and Doom 1 slides back in to get the advantage, but Steiner able to work a neck breaker, and Doom 1 is down. And now Scott tags in his brother Rick, and here comes a dog-faced gremlin who's met by a big right hand by Doom 1. Drops an elbow across the chest of the dog-faced gremlin, and Doom 1 in control, whipping Steiner into his corner very forcefully. And Steiner reverses with a fireman's carry takedown. Doom 1 went for a kick. Steiner blocked it. A reversal by Doom 1 up and over. Goes Rick Steiner in a big right hand. Takes Rick Steiner to the outside floor. And Doom 1 going back at it with and a big clothesline. I think that was Doom 2. Doom 2 with a big clothesline, allowing Doom 1 to get the advantage. And a big boot by Doom 1 takes Rick Steiner down. And now Doom 1 working the neck of the dog-faced gremlin and shoves him to the mat. That was a little unorthodox. Doom 2 getting the attention of the dog-faced gremlin, allowing Doom 1 to nail a big boot. But Rick Steiner's not done yet. A big backdrop on Doom 1. Up and over, and he's firing away with a series of right hands on the forehead of the masked wrestler. And now Rick picks up Doom 1 And into the turnbuckle. And now a tag. Here comes Scott Steiner. Rick whips him in, drop toe hold, and an elbow drop by Scott. And the lower back of Doom number 1, who needs to make a tag, a big forearm by Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner have a U.S. Tag Team title opportunity in 2 weeks' time at Wrestle War as they take on the Skyscrapers. That match signed, sealed, and here comes Doom number 2. Doom number 2 with a big forearm takes Scott Steiner down. And now working the leg of Scott Steiner. If you work the leg of Scott Steiner, it makes it hard to deliver that Frankensteiner finishing maneuver. And stomping away, Doom 2 is relentless. Another forearm takes Scott Steiner down. Scott, though, with a lot of fight, with a kick and a big clothesline, takes Doom number 2 down. Scott Steiner drops a leg. Drops another leg across the throat of Doom number 2. A third leg. Could we see a fourth? No. Scott picks him up. Oh, and Doom 2 with a backdrop. Now Doom 2 picking up Scott. Oh, and a big knee to the chest. And Scott Steiner fighting back. Back and forth contact. Oh, a big forearm. And a shoulder block in the corner. Another shoulder block. Takes Scott Steiner down. And Scott fights out. And is met with a big forearm. And Scott makes the tag, and here comes Rick. Doom 2 tried to go after him and stop the tag. And a drop kick from Doom number 2 on the back of Rick Steiner now. A single leg crab, and Rick Steiner makes it to the ropes. A back and forth contest here in our opening contest at Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. We thank you for joining us as Doom 2 goes for the cover, and a kick out at 1 by Rick Steiner. Into the turnbuckle goes Rick. And Doom 2 tags in Doom number 1. Into the ropes, a drop toe hold and an elbow. That looks very familiar. And now Doom, oh, and Steiner able to make a tag to his brother Scott, who is met by a big right hand by Doom number 1. Doom 1. Well, Scott Steiner looks out of it. That right hand may have had its toll on Scott Steiner, and I spoke too soon. Throws Doom 1, Doom 2 makes a tag and is met with a big right hand. Answers back with a big open hand. Scott Steiner fighting back. And a big right hand sends Doom number 2 reeling with a forearm shot. Well, back and forth action in the DDT by Doom number 2. And Scott Steiner, a back and forth contest here. And a belly-to-belly suplex by Doom number 2. These guys are big and tough. And I'm not sure why they want to hide their identity. Maybe just playing mind games with the Steiner brothers and anybody who goes against them. A big forearm takes Scott Steiner down. But these guys are brutes. Into the row with a stalemate as these two men, so strong. As Doom 2, a flapjack on Scott Steiner, takes him down. And Doom 2 climbing to that second turnbuckle and drops an elbow across the forehead of Scott Steiner and tagging in Doom number 1. These guys are definitely efficient in their tag team maneuvers, making frequent tags. As woman cheers on in the background, Scott reverses it. And a big headbutt by Scott Steiner. And a right hand by Doom number 1. And a closed fist takes Scott down, climbing to the second turnbuckle. Doom number 2 with a big axe handle. I'm sorry, Doom number 1 with a big axe handle takes Scott Steiner down. And Scott Steiner looks light on his feet. And the Gorilla Press Slam by Doom number 1 has Steiner up and down to the mat. Goes Scott Steiner. Doom number 1 climbing the second turnbuckle, allowing Scott Steiner to get back to his feet. Could it be another axe handle? No, it's a shoulder block. Oh, and he takes Scott Steiner down. Here's a replay. A shoulder block from the second turnbuckle nails Scott Steiner square in the jaw. And I don't think he's going to kick out. Oh, he's not going for a cover. He goes for a cover now. And I don't think Scott Steiner's going to kick out 2 and 3. This has to be considered an upset. We don't know who Doom is. But they just came in here and defeated former tag team champions Rick and Scott Steiner. And what a shocking start to Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. Doom is your winners in this opening contest. And here are some highlights from earlier as Scott Steiner was fighting back and fighting out of it. A gorilla press slam by Doom #1, which led to a shoulder block from the second turnbuckle. And here it is, nailing Scott Steiner square in the jaw. And your winners, the new team of Doom fans, Cactus Jack and Mil Mascaras, coming up next. And welcome back to Clash of the Champions. The following contest will take place between two competitors of very different styles as Cactus Jack Manson makes his way to the ring. And the Wild Man from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, will have his work cut out for him as he takes on a legend in this business, Mil Mascaras. And Cactus Jack, this guy is a strange dude. Win, lose, or draw, this guy is nuts. He's never happy. He's never satisfied. And one has to wonder what his attitude will be like at the conclusion of this match as the legend from Mexico makes his way to the ring as the fans here in Corpus Christi, Texas stand for Mil Mascaras, the man of 1,000 masks. And there he is, the hero in Mexico. This guy is world famous. He's a movie star. He is anything that you could consider important in Mexico. He is a drop kick to start the contest. A legend in this industry. And he's in the ring with a wild man, Cactus Jack Manson. And he's in control in the early going, working the arm. And has a submission maneuver on Cactus Jack. And one should tell Mil Mascaras that Cactus Jack likes pain as Cactus works his way out. And now Cactus rolls to the outside floor. Not a safe place as Mil Mascaras is known for high flyers up on the top rope, and he nails him with a crossbody on the floor. And Cactus is reeling as Mil Mascaras, in control, picks up Cactus, throws him into the ring, and the referee has begun to count. Oh, and throwing Cactus in to the ring post, and Mascaras climbing the top rope again. He's eyeing up Cactus. What does he have in store here? And a double axe handle. Cactus slid into the ring, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, and a kick out at 1. Mascaras missed. And that allowed Cactus to nail him with a forearm, and now Cactus on the comeback. Drops a leg across the throat of the Mexican legend. Now picks up Mascaras. And a big elbow to the side of the head. And a flapjack by Cactus Jack. And for the first time in this contest, Mil Mascaras is in trouble. And now Cactus with a kick. Now working the leg. And a leg TT on Mil Mascaras. And now Cactus Jack. And Mascaras fighting back with a big right hand and a drop kick. And Cactus caught that one but did not catch the snapmare. And a spin on the face by Mil Mascaras. And again working the arm of Cactus Jack. Can Cactus make it to the ropes? And he does. And Mascaras lining up Cactus, picking him up. And a side suplex takes Cactus up and over. And a big right hand, another right hand stuns Cactus, a third, and an uppercut. And Cactus is reeling. Has Cactus set up, and a brain buster. And now Mascaras climbing the top rope. After that brain buster, allowing Cactus back to his feet. He leaps, and Cactus catches him. He went for a crossbody, and Cactus caught him and slams him down to the mat. And now Cactus eyeing up Mascaras. Could he be setting him up for that DDT? Oh, and Mascaras with an arm drag takeover and a beautiful leg drop. Takes Cactus down. And now Mascaras climbing the rope, and that's called a frog splash. Goes for the cover, and a kick out of one by Cactus Jack. And now Mascaras picking up Cactus. And here comes another brain buster, and he nails him. And Cactus is in trouble holding his neck. Mascaras climbs up to the top rope. Cactus getting back to his feet. Mascaras purse high, and he flies. Nails a crossbody up the top rope. Referee in position counts 1, 2, and 3. And Mascaras is your winner here at the Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. It took 2 brainbusters, a frog splash, and a high crossbody to put Cactus Jack away. And there he is catching Mascaras earlier in the contest. But Mascaras was quick to reverse it with an arm drag. And that beautiful diving leg. And Mascaras going for the frog splash. Only got a count of 1. So he hit Cactus with another brain buster. And then nailed Cactus off the top rope with a high crossbody. Fans, the Texas Tornado match is next. As J-Tex Corporation members Terry Funk and the Great Muta tangle with Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Wildfire Tommy Rich. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick timeout. And how about those words from the Games Master Kevin Sullivan as we welcome you back to Clash of the Champions, the Texas Tornado match. And Kevin Sullivan giving Dr. Death Steve Williams an ultimatum: win the TV title or face the wrath of the Games Master. Meanwhile, Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert against Great Muta and Terry Funk, and 2 former NWA World Champions in Terry Funk and Tommy Rich going at it. And Great Muta working over the neck area of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. All 4 men in the ring at the same time. A pinfall or submission will end the contest. And the J-Tex Corporation is on a bit of a hot streak. Great Muta has found himself near the top of the U.S. Heavyweight Championship contenders ladder, while Terry Funk, always a threat to any championship here in the NWA, as Tommy Rich throws Terry Funk out of the ring, goes after him, and Great Muta with a series of red hands to the face of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. You'll notice no Gary Hart and no Missy Hyatt at ringside. This match, all 4 competitors in the ring. And a springboard elbow by Great Muta catches Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert in the corner. While Tommy Rich is in control on the outside floor, throwing Funk into the mat area. And a front face lock by Great Muta, now working the arm and flipping over. Wow, this guy, Great Muta, has all the moves. goes for the cover. Referee counts 1 and Tommy Rich breaks it up, but I think Hot Stuff was going to kick out anyway. And now Rich working over with a backbreaker on the Great Muta, and Terry Funk choking away at Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. And Terry Funk and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert are no strangers to each other. They've wrestled each other before here in the NWA and of course across this great country, as Funk has Gilbert locked in a camel clutch. And a big forearm by Tommy Rich, and another forearm to Terry Funk breaks up the maneuver. He didn't quite catch Terry Funk with the entire forearm, but enough to break the camel clutch maneuver. And an inside cradle by Tommy Rich. Muta's pinned, and Terry Funk wisely sees it and breaks up the count. And now Funk going back to work on Tommy Rich, who reverses it. Muta whipping it, Eddie Gilbert into the turnbuckle, face first. Oh, and Muta with a great kick. And a savate kick to the back. And Eddie Gilbert in trouble. A Russian leg sweep by the Great Muta. On Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert as Funk working over Tommy Rich against the ropes. And Gilbert catches Muta with an atomic drop. Gilbert in control, setting up Muta. Could be a pound. Oh, it's dueling pile drivers. Rich nails Funk. Gilbert nails Muta. Dueling pile drivers here. Gilbert goes for the cover. Referee counts 1-2 and the breakup by Terry Funk. And now Gilbert and Funk going back at it. Funk working the arm of Hot Stuff. Oh, and Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert double teaming on Terry Funk for the moment. Tommy Rich has Muta in a submission maneuver. Muta is not one to give up. Will he tap out here? No, Muta reverses it. Oh, and a knee by Terry Funk catches Gilbert. Muta has Tommy Rich and another power driver. This time Muta on Rich. And now Muta climbing the top rope. Setting up Rich. Could it be a moonsault? It is! He nails the moonsault. Didn't quite catch all of them with it. Muta's not going for the cover, no. He's going to go up top again. And Terry Funk working over Hot Stuff. Muta up top. Another moonsault. Catches Tommy Rich square this time. And Muta goes for the cover. That could be it. Referee counts 1, 2, and 3. And Terry Funk and the Great Muta win this Texas Tornado match here at Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. A back and forth contest as Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert gave a hell of a fight. But Terry Funk and 2 Great Muta moonsaults on Tommy Rich were all it was going to take to end this contest. And fans, one of the most anticipated matches of the evening will be the Battle of the Power Bombs as Terry Bam Bam Gordy goes against Big Van Vader, and that match is next. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick timeout. Welcome back to Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. The following contest will be the Battle of the Power Bombs. As Terry Bam Bam Gordy making his way to the ring right now, being led to the ring by his fellow Freebird members Michael P.S. Hayes and Jimmy Jam Garvin, goes one-on-one with Big Van Vader. And Big Van Vader thus far here in the NWA is undefeated. Terry Bam Bam Gordy will be the toughest opponent to date for Big Van Vader. Now, both men use the power bomb as their finishing maneuver. And Terry Gordy weighs 280, and if he's 280, I'm a $150. Big Van Vader, a little bit heavier, 350 pounds. And again, that might be a little low on the scale. So it's going to be interesting to see if either man can get the other man up for a power bomb. There are so many ways that these men can put their opponents away. So it will be interesting to see as Big Van Vader makes his way to the ring. The fans rise and on their feet, and there is that ceremonial helmet, that mask that Big Van Vader wears. And the fans here in Corpus Christi, Texas, cheer in amazement and awe for Big Van Vader. Big Van Vader has made it his intentions to soon be carrying gold around his waist. If I am Sting, Lex Luger, Ric Flair, or Barry Windham tonight, I will have my eyes on this man. There he is, the ceremonial dance and the smoke coming from the helmet. Big Van Vader. A spectacle, fans. When the NWA comes to your town, make sure you grab a ticket. You don't want to miss Big Van Vader. And the referee calling for the bell. And away we go. Oh, and a big boot by Gordy. Takes Vader down. The first offensive maneuver was a boot by Terry Gordy, knocking down Big Van Vader up against the ropes. And a belly-to-back suplex takes Big Van Vader up and down. That's the first time, or one of the first times, I've seen Vader manhandle this easily. And a big elbow on the top of the head. And Bam Bam Gordy again, another belly-to-back suplex takes Vader down. Gordy in control of the early going. As Vader, and throws Gordy away. Grabs Gordy, has him here, and what a beautiful suplex down. That was a mini power bomb of a suplex. And another boot by Gordy, and Vader, he lasted him this time in a big fist. Takes Gordy down. Vader, it was almost like he was saying, you got away with it once. Shame on me, you won't get away with it twice. And he stared down and laughed at Gordy and then nailed him with a backhanded fist. Going for the cover. Vader on top one, and a kick out at one by Terry Gordy. Fans, we are 2 weeks away from Wrestle War. Coming your way on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel, Lex Luger will finally get his world title opportunity against either Ric Flair or Barry Windham. And one other match has been confirmed. The Midnight Express will take on the original Midnight Express, and a loser leaves the NWA as Terry Gordy has the tongue and death grip, and Vader fights his way out. And that is usually the precursor to the powerbomb, but I'm not sure that Big Van Vader is weak enough to attempt that maneuver yet. As Gordy, with his foot in the throat, now his hand around the throat of Big Van Vader, choking in the corner, as Michael P.S. Hayes cheers on in the background. Gordy has a count of 5 to break the hold. Gordy rolls over Vader, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1 and a 2. And Vader kicking out at 2 this time. Gordy going for the cover again, 1. And a fast kick out at 1 by Big Van Vader. And Gordy with a big right hand misses. And that enables Vader to whip Gordy into the ropes. Oh, and a stalemate. And a big open right hand by Terry Gordy. Misses with a clothesline. But does not miss with that clothesline. Takes Big Van Vader out to the floor. And Terry Gordy is doing what I think a lot of fans here thought he was going to do, and now he's grabbing a chair. Wait, why would he do that? He has the match well in hand. He's competing very well, toe-to-toe with Big Van Vader thus far. And now Gordy has Vader up, and a pile driver on the chair, and the referee's going to allow it. No disqualification for pile driving Vader on the chair. Going for the cover. The referee counts 1 and a kick out at 1 by Vader. Gordy grabbing that chair. This is not a no disqualification match. I'm not sure what he's trying to do with it. The referee finally trying to get away and does. But that enables Vader to grab Gordy, puts him up on his shoulders, and drops him back. Vader was power-driven on that chair and kicked out at 1. What does that tell you about Big Van Vader? And now Vader, off the ropes, drops a big elbow across the chest of Terry Bam Bam Gordy. And now Vader picking up Gordy. And another suplex takes Gordy up and over. And I don't think Gordy's used to being manhandled this much. Now Gordy, Vader trading possession. Big clothesline by Vader takes Gordy down. They are gaining control and reversing each other's will, and a splash of sorts by Big Van Vader on the chest and stomach area of Terry Gordy. And now Vader has Gordy up, picks up 280 pounds, choke slam down. Big Van Vader being distracted by Michael P.S. Hayes. Come on, referee, get in there. You can't allow this to happen. Vader jabber-jawing with Michael P.S. Hayes, allowing Gordy back to his feet. And Gordy catches him with an elbow and a kick to the midsection. And now setting up Vader, here he is. Has him up for a powerbomb and nails him. I'm not sure he got all of it. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. I think Big Van Vader was too close to the ropes, thus stopping the momentum of Terry Gordy lifting up Vader all the way for the powerbomb, but he still lifted him off the ground and nailed him with it. That's impressive. And now Owen Vader has Gordy Gorilla Press slam down. And now, a submission maneuver by Vader, but Gordy makes it to the ropes. What a great match. This is everything we anticipated it would be between these two big men. And now Vader trying to put away Terry Gordy, who reverses it and swoops the leg of Vader. With a big knee to the face. And that's one way to knock out Vader. As Gordy picks up, Hayes throws in that damn chair again. And Gordy has the chair. What's he trying to do here? Get himself disqualified. He won't win the match. And now Gordy, with that chair, with the chair knocked out of his hand, with a big boot to the face of Vader. Goes for the cover. Referee's in the count. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. And the referee discarding that second chair as Gordy with a big right hand, another one on the left. And now Vader fighting back with a body punch. Has Gordy again up on the shoulders and a Samoan drop back. Vader stomping away now, and Terry Gordy picks up, that's 280 pounds of dead weight right there. And another suplex takes Gordy over. Vader in control, whipping Gordy into the turnbuckle. And now Vader setting him up, throws him down to the mat. Here comes Vader, up on the second turnbuckle. And a splash off the second turnbuckle. 350 plus pounds off the second turnbuckle. And Terry Gordy is in dire straits. I'm not sure he can kick out of this one. Vader rolls him to the center of the ring, and Hayes up in the apron. The referee's counting anyway, and 3. Hayes tried to distract Big Van Vader, knowing that Gordy was in trouble. The referee wisely did not fall for it and counted the pinfall. Your winner, Big Van Vader. And what a match here at Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. This was everything we thought it would be between these two big tough guys. And whether he got them all or not, Terry Gordy did hit Vader with a power bomb. And there's that pile driver on the chair. It's amazing that the referee let this match continue after that, but he did. And Gordy did hit a power bomb on Vader, but Vader got caught up in the ropes. And here's that choke slam by Big Van Vader on the 280-pound Terry Bam Bam Gordy. What a match between these two men. I'm sure there will be more down the road, but still undefeated here in the NWA is Big Van Vader. Fans, the following contest is for the World Television Title as Sting defends against Varsity Club member Steve, Dr. Death Williams. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick timeout. And welcome back to Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. Dr. Death Steve Williams making his way to the ring with Kevin Sullivan, the Games Master, by his side. The ultimatum made very clear earlier this evening by Kevin Sullivan that if Dr. Death did not win the TV title tonight, then Dr. Death would feel the wrath of the Games Master. And here comes Sting, the current NWA World Television Champion. Sting has taken on any and all contenders since becoming the television champion back at Starrcade. And it was originally scheduled to be Dangerous Dan Spivey, one half of the U.S. Tag Team Champion Skyscrapers, but due to illness, Dan Spivey unable to compete tonight. So the NWA Board of Directors in attendance for this live event went ahead and declared Dr. Death as the fill-in. And there he is from Oklahoma, Dr. Death, Steve Williams. And his opponent, of course, from Venice Beach, California, weighing 257 pounds, he is the NWA World Television Champion, Sting. And it has been quite the calendar year for the Stinger. Last year, he was working his way up the ranks. He won the NWA World Tag Team Championship with Nikita Koloff. And then again at Starrcade defeated the Great Muta for the TV title. His first singles title here in the NWA. And this match starting fast and furious, of course, the 10-minute time limit in the corner of the screen. The top right corner you'll see. So Dr. Death not only has to win the TV title, but has to do so in 10 minutes. And Sting throws Dr. Death up and down. And Sting with a big right hand throws Dr. Death into the ropes. And a big clothesline knocks Dr. Death to the ground. And Sting, following outside to the ring, picks up Dr. Death and loops him hard into the guardrail. And the Stinger feeling it here, as the fans in Corpus Christi giving them their support. And a big right-handed chop by Sting, another chop. And now Dr. Death up in a suplex position, and look at the power of Sting. He is flexing with 280 pounds of Dr. Death down to the mat. Sting back into the ring. Climbing the top rope, or are we gonna see Sting fly? He's letting Dr. Death up, and he nails Dr. Death with a double axe handle coming back in the ring. Dr. Death wisely rolling out to the floor, trying to compose himself. Oh, and Dr. Death nailing Sting in the leg, and Sting falls to the ground. And a big clothesline, and the Stinger now in trouble. Stinger was in full control the early going of this contest, but now Dr. Death making a comeback, and Sting is in trouble. A big right hand, the referee is counting. Up to 5, as Dr. Death has Sting in a big chop. A big right hand. And Sting trying to fight back, but is met by Dr. Death. A kick to the midsection. And now Sting fighting back. The count is up to 8, and Sullivan demanding that Williams get back into the ring, and Sting misses with an elbow, and Dr. Death misses with a shoulder block. And now Sting, an inside cradle. The referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And Sting almost retained the title. He's up on the second turnbuckle. He misses with a double axe handle. Dr. Death throwing Sting into the corner. Follows up with a big clothesline. And there's Sullivan throwing a chair into the ring. And here's a guy who wants Dr. Death to win the TV title, not get disqualified, as Dr. Death throws Sting halfway across the ring. And a big knee in the corner. And Dr. Death picking up the chair. And Sting, the referee distracted by Sullivan. And Dr. Death used the chair on Sting. Drops a fist on Sting's forehead. And now a stomp in the face. Sting is in trouble. Dr. Death dragging Sting to the middle of the ring. He's gonna go for the cover. Do we have a new champion? 1, 2, and no! A kick out by Sting. Dr. Death used the chair that Kevin Sullivan threw in the ring and got away with it. Sullivan distracted the referee, but Sting kicked out at 2. And now, in the belly to back suplex takes Sting up and over. And Sting escaping that kick. And a punch to the head. Sting is trying to make a comeback. And the fans here are on their feet. Front face lock by Sting in the sleeper hold. Dr. Death's in trouble. Can Dr. Death escape? Sting has the sleeper hold locked in. And we're approaching 5.5 minutes left in the time limit of this contest. A big chop by Sting, another chop by Sting, and a chop by Dr. Death. A chop by Sting takes Williams down, off the ropes and nails an elbow. Go for the cover. Referee counts 1, and a kick out at 1 by Dr. Death. And there are 5 minutes left right now, halfway through the time limit, and a beautiful maneuver taking Dr. Death down. Sting up on the second turnbuckle and a splash on the back. Goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, and a kick out at 1. Keep in mind that Sting does not have to win this contest. Dr. Death has to beat Sting. And the longer this match goes on, the more it favors the champion. As Dr. Death realizes that sweeping leg of Sting, and now Dr. Death back in control. Sting, with a big boot, taking Dr. Death down. And now a submission maneuver. Sting, with his knee in the back, wrenching back on the neck of Dr. Death. Let's go for some reason. I don't think Dr. Death broke that hold. And now Sting, having words with the referee, picks up Williams into the corner. Could it be? It is a Stinger splash. And Sullivan up on the apron, distracting the referee. Sting allowing Williams back to his feet. They're going for a belly to belly, but Dr. Death fires back with a big right hand, staggers Sting, and a clothesline up and over the top rope. Sting again, following Dr. Death to the outside. And a leaping axe handle to a fallen Dr. Death. And the right hand by Sting. They're fighting for the TV championship. And Dr. Death doing everything he can to bring gold back to the Varsity Club. On a belly-to-back suplex on the floor. Dr. Death in control. Big clothesline takes Sting down. Sting is in trouble. And was thrown into the corner ring post. And Dr. Death has Sting. Throws him into the ring. The referee's count was up to 8. Thank gosh. Dr. Death got back in the ring. Sting reversing that in the big clothesline. Another clothesline. And a third clothesline takes Dr. Death down. Sting feeling it in the corner. Another serious splash missed. Oh, this is Dr. Death's opportunity. And he nails Sting with a chop block. Go for the cover. New TV champ crowned 1, 2, and throw a kick out by Sting. Oh, Dr. Death questioning the speed of the count. That was his opportunity. He nailed Sting with that chop block, but Sting kicked out. We were approaching 2 minutes left, and Dr. Death ramming his knee into the midsection of Sting. Big clothesline takes Sting down. We were under 2 minutes. A minute 53 right now, and a big elbow by Dr. Death. Dr. Death wasting time, not giving it for Sting, and Sting with a big knee to the midsection. A reversal by Dr. Death into the rope, and Sting with a kick. A reversal. Has him in a big clothesline to the back of Dr. Death Steve Williams. Sting feeling it here. And the fans are going crazy in Corpus Christi, Texas. Whips Dr. Death into the turnbuckle. And another Stinger splash. Sting! Could he be setting him up for the Scorpion? And Sullivan again distracting the referee. Sting has the Scorpion locked in, 1 minute left. And Dr. Death powers out of the Scorpion. Wow! What strength in a fireman's carry takes Sting down. Could we have a new TV champion? Sting with a big chop. Up and over the top rope goes Dr. Death. There's 38 seconds left. And Sting may have just retained the TV title with that maneuver. He's saying that's it. 30 seconds left. The referee's counting. And Sting playing defense here. And he will retain the TV title. 15 seconds left. Oh, and Sting inadvertently takes the referee down. Picks up Dr. Death. Goes for the inside cradle. He has Dr. Death pinned. But the referee is down. And this match is going to end in a draw. Sting had Dr. Death pinned. But this match ends in a draw, and Sting is still the NWA World Television Champion because the title cannot change hands on a draw. Oh man, what a great contest this was. A Sting heading, wait a second, Sullivan in the ring, and he's attacking Dr. Death, and Sting in the ring making the save, going after Sullivan, big right hand, another right hand. Sends Sullivan up and over the top rope goes Sullivan. Oh, fans, stay here. These two men staring at each other, these two warriors battling it out. Fans, we'll be right back into this quick timeout. Dusty Rhodes and Hawk is next. Welcome back to Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. Do you believe the nerve of the total package? Well, he'll have his chance at Ric Flair and Barry Windham. But the next contest here is Road Warrior Hawk going against the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes is able to defeat Hawk. Then Dusty and Nikita will receive a World Tag Team Title match in 2 weeks' time at Wrestle War. If Road Warrior Hawk defeats the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, then Dusty Rhodes does not receive a title match of any kind the rest of the calendar year. That's singles or tag team, so lots on the line here in this contest. As the American Dream Dusty Rhodes makes his way to the ring with the Russian Nightmare by his side. Was this over a month and a half ago when the Road Warriors and Paul Ellering turned their back on Dusty Rhodes? These guys were former six-man tag team champions. And the Road Warriors turned their backs on the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, and he said, I'm going to get revenge. And I'm going to do that by taking what you hold the most precious, which is the NWA World Tag Team Championships. And away we go, and Hawk on the outside. Where is Hawk going? Having wars with Nikita Koloff. And back, oh, and it was all a trap. Hawk stomping away on Dusty Rhodes. It was all a trap. And a big right hand, another right hand. Oh my gosh, Hawk has Dusty against the ropes. Referee's down. And a spine buster by Hawk. And Hawk climbing the top rope. He leaps and nails Dusty with an elbow on the top of the head. Goes for the cover. The referee in position counts one. And a kick out at one by Dusty. I had no idea what Hawk was doing. He was running around the ring. But I think he knew that Dusty wouldn't get his hands on him. And when Hawk slid back into the ring, he had the advantage and attacked Dusty right away. And it paid off. Hawk has been in control ever since. A big right hand and a drop kick by Road Warrior Hawk. As Animal and Paul Ellering cheer on. That was a wise move by Road Warrior Hawk. He has been dominating this match. And Dusty reverses it in the Russian leg sweep, the first amount of offense in this contest for the American Dream. Stomping away now on Hawk. And Dusty with a big forearm to the back of Hawk's neck. But his neck is the size of most people's thigh. Oh, and an elbow off the rope. And Hawk now in control, working the neck of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And Rhodes sweeps the leg and takes Hawk down. Dusty from behind with an atomic drop sends Hawk reeling. Dusty now in control, picks up Hawk. And a gorilla press slam, up and down goes Road Warrior Hawk. Hawk in trouble. And Hawk sweeps the leg and takes Dusty down. And now Hawk, whipping Dusty hard into the turnbuckle, falls over the clothesline and takes Dusty down. In a back and forth contest in the opening minutes of this match. And Hawk going back on the outside. What's he doing there? He is going under the ring and grabbing what looks like a baseball bat. And Dusty knocks it out of his hands. And Hawk firing away on Dusty's back. Hawk picking up the baseball bat. Running, the referee trying to get the bat. Oh, and Hawk runs into the referee. Hawk picks up the bat and nails Dusty in the face. And Dusty is busted open. Hawk nails Dusty again and discards the baseball bat. Hawk going for the cover. This could be it. Referee counts 1, 2, and oh, a kick out by Rhodes. The fans here on their feet. Road Warrior Hawk grabbing the baseball bat, nailing Dusty with the clothesline. And Dusty's a bloody mess. Hawk dropping the knee across the throat and drops an elbow. And Dusty is bleeding profusely from that baseball bat. And an elbow by Hawk. Another elbow by Hawk. And a third elbow. And Hawk in control. Stomping away now on Dusty. Has Dusty in a camel clutch. And I don't see Dusty as... Oh my, look at the forehead of the Dream. Oh, he needs medical attention. As Hawk lets go of the camel clutch. And fans, we'll be right back. We have a commercial break. Stick around, don't go away. by Rhodes. It was all Hawk during the commercial break. And Dusty Rhodes needs medical attention. Oh, a series of fists. A roll up from behind. Hawk has Dusty pinned. 1, 2, and a kick out by Rhodes. Off the rebound with a big elbow, and I think Hawk's been busted open. With a bionic elbow by Dusty Rhodes, and now Ellering up on the apron, getting the attention of the American Dream. But Hawk has been busted open. Both of these men bleeding here in this contest. Dusty with a forearm to the back of the neck. Hawk in trouble. And Rhodes with a jab. And another bionic elbow takes Hawk down. There's a replay. Go for the cover. And Ellering distracting the referee again. Dusty on top of Hawk. And the referee distracted by Hawk. Oh, and Ellering tossed out. The referee is tossing Ellering out. Ellering distracting the referee. The referee had enough and threw Paul Ellering out. A shoulder block by Hawk. And Hawk climbing the top rope, allowing Dusty, could it be that guillotine clothesline? Hawk leaps and misses. Oh, he caught Dusty, but barely, and Hawk missed. And now Dusty stomping away with a forearm to the back and a clothesline from behind. Takes Hawk down. Dusty goes for the cover. Referee counts 1. And a kick out at 1. Oh, Rhodes moved out of the way. That bionic elbow, or the guillotine clothesline from the top rope would have definitely put this match away. But Dusty has new life as he hits an elbow to the forehead of Hawk. Another elbow to the forehead, busting Hawk open some more. And a third elbow to the top of Hawk's forehead. Hawk, a bloody mess. That blood is going down to his chest. These men are beating the living hell out of each other. And a big right hand. Dusty and Hawk trading blows back and forth. A big right hand by Hawk. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Dusty Rhodes. Hawk does not know what he has to do to put Rhodes away. And Hawk now whips Dusty across the ring and goes for an elbow, but blocked by Dusty. And another bionic elbow by Rhodes. Hawk's down, and Dusty drops a knee. Rolls Hawk over, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, and 3. No, a kick out by Hawk. And Dusty questioning the cadence of the count by the referee. And Rhodes staying on top of Road Warrior Hawk, a wise decision. And Hawk is a bloody mess. Both of these men are bloody messes here. They both need medical attention. I can't believe the referee is allowing them to continue as they are now fighting on the outside floor. Rhodes throws Hawk down into the mat. The referee has begun to count. And Dusty has Hawk. Oh, and slams him into the ring post. And slams him again into the ring post, head first. And now Dusty in control, stomping away on Hawk on the outside floor. The referee's count is up to 6. Throws Hawk into the ring. 7 and Dusty back in. And a series of knees to the back of Road Warrior Hawk. Hawk with an elbow to the midsection of the Dream. Whips Dream across and a bounce off the turnbuckle. Front face locked by Hawk. Hawk now has Dusty in a bear hug. Is Dusty going to submit? Hawk is really squeezing it tight. Dusty fighting for everything he can. An elbow. Another elbow. Oh, and a clap of the hands breaks the hold. And now Dusty with a bulldog on Hawk. He nails Hawk with a bulldog. Picks up Hawk. And a series of left jabs. And a double fist takes Hawk down. Dream, weary, lightheaded from the loss of blood. Now working the neck of Road Warrior Hawk. He is in control in this contest at this time. A back and forth match thus far. Goes for the cover. This could be it. And no, a kick out. 2.5. Hawk kicks out. And Dusty doesn't know what to do next. He's setting Hawk up. Could it be another bionic elbow? Another jab. And there it is. Another bionic elbow. The third of the contest. Will this be enough to put Road Warrior Hawk away? He goes for the cover on Animal now. Distracting the referee. Will the referee toss him out? And Dusty, he doesn't pay any attention. He doesn't mind. He's still stomping away on Hawk. And now Rhodes setting up Hawk. What's he have in mind? Oh, and a reversal by Hawk. An elbow to the top of the head. Nails Dusty. Oh, and a clothesline up and over goes Dusty. Back to the floor. And now Hawk on the outside following him. He's not following him. He's looking under the ring, but he already took the weapon that was out from under there, a steel chair earlier in the contest. But he has that baseball bat again. What does he have in mind for a baseball bat now? And again, the referee goes down, but Dusty this time catches Hawk. Stomping away now on Hawk. Dusty picks up Hawk. And a jab. Whips Hawk across the ring. Oh, and Hawk blocked it, picks up Dusty and slams him, stomach first to the mat. Oh, he was going to hit Dusty with a bat. Dusty takes the bat away, discards the bat. Hawk takes down Dusty and the referee. Dusty Rhodes got the bat away from Hawk. Hawk lunged with a clothesline and caught Dusty and the referee now up. And a pile driver by Hawk. Dusty's down. The referee getting back to his feet. Hawk's on top. The referee in position 1, 2, and a kick out by Rhodes. And Hawk can't believe it. And Hawk climbing up top. Is he setting up for that guillotine clothesline again? The Dream getting back to his feet. Hawk leaps and nails the diving clothesline off the top rope. That has to be it. Hawk's on top 1, 2, and no, a kick out by Rhodes. The fans are jumping out of their seats. Hawk going back outside the ring. He's gonna grab a chair and get himself disqualified, and I'm not sure I understand the logic here because he'll have to face Dusty and Nikita anyway. And Rhodes gets the chair out of Hawk's hand, nails Hawk in the head with a chair. Nails Hawk from behind with a forearm and a diving bionic elbow. Hawk being dragged back to the middle of the ring. Dusty goes for the cover. Referee discards the chair. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Dusty Rhodes and Nikita Koloff will receive a World Tag Team Title Match at Wrestle War in 2 weeks' time. What a bloody, bloody match these two men had. They both need medical attention. And I think you're going to need some stitches. And here are some highlights from earlier in the contest. And there is your winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Fans, the following contest is our main event, the steel cage match for the NWA World Heavyweight Title. Nature Boy Ric Flair defends against Barry Windham. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick timeout.
They say that war is sweet for those who have yet to experience it. On Monday, February 25th, 2019, on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel, the stars of the NWA prepare for Wrestle War. The NWA World Title will be defended as Lex Luger challenges the NWA World Champion. The Road Warriors defend the NWA World Tag Team Championship against the Superpowers. Sting defends his World Television title against the Maniac, Cactus Jack Manson. The Skyscrapers defend the United States Tag Team Championship against Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers. In a loser leaves the NWA match, the original Midnight Express take on the Midnight Express. Barry Windham takes on the challenge of Flying Brian Pillman. Arn Anderson takes on the Great Muta. Terry Funk goes one-on-one with Tully Blanchard. The stars of the NWA prepare for an all-out Wrestle War.
And here we are, the main event. The steel cage match for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. The winner of this contest will defend against the Total Package Lex Luger in 2 weeks at Wrestle War. And there he is, the former champion Barry Windham. What a calendar year it's been for Barry Windham. He was the World Tag Team Champion with the Total Package last year, lost those belts to the Horsemen, and then shortly after joined the Horsemen. It was during the Great American Bash Tour that a masked man, who we found out were masked men, started attacking various members of the NWA roster. The lead masked man ended up being Barry Windham, who joined a group establishing themselves as the Anti-Horsemen, and that was short-lived due to contract negotiations, and Barry Windham finds himself on his own again, the lone wolf Barry Windham, looking to regain the World Heavyweight Championship. But there's one man in his way, and he is making his way to the ring now, and that is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Barry Windham separating Ric Flair's shoulders at last year's Great American Bash, put Ric Flair on the shelf for 3 months. And when Flair came back, Windham happened to be World Heavyweight Champion, and at Starrcade, Flair defeated Barry Windham for the title. So here is a rematch inside of a 15-foot high steel cage as the Nature Boy makes his way to the ring. Earlier tonight, Lex Luger had an interview on the stage here, and the fans were chanting for Flair. They want to see Flair and Luger go at it one more time. And Luger said he doesn't care who wins. Luger's not here. Luger left. His stretch limo left. He may even be on an airplane back to Chicago, like he said. He said he'll find out who wins this match tomorrow morning in the newspaper. And the introduction's being made from Sweetwater, Texas, 272 pounds, Barry Windham. And the NWA World Heavyweight Champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, 239 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And in a moment, the steel cage will lower from the ceiling, and there it is. And these two men, no strangers to each other, going at it here. Circling each other, Barry has Flair. And a belly-to-back suplex to start the contest. Windham firing away on the back of Ric Flair. We all know the history of Ric Flair's back And a chop by Ric Flair to Barry Windham. Another chop to Windham. Flair now in control. A kick to the midsection. And Flair grabbing Windham, throwing him into the ropes. And a big chop blocked by Windham. And Windham with an uppercut takes Flair down. Well, reeling against the ropes. And Windham kicking away. If he takes out the legs like he's going after, it will be hard for Flair to put on that figure four leg lock. These rules in this cage match. Pinfall submission. There is a referee on the outside, as you see. Or escaping the cage. The wrestler can escape the cage through the door or climb over the top of the cage. But there is no count out, there's no disqualification. Whatever goes on in that ring is legal. And Flair now making a comeback. Windham, front face lock. Setting up Flair for a neck breaker. Oh, and now a forearm to the back of the neck. And Windham trying to escape the cage. Is it enough damage? And Flair back to his feet and now attacking Windham for the back. Pulls his leg, oh, and drops Windham face first to the mat. As Flair stumbles down. Both men in the opening minutes here. Oh, and Windham goes for a cover. 2, and through now a kick out by Flair. Windham almost won with a schoolboy. And Flair shows off Windham. And an inside cradle by Flair. The referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out by Windham. So Flair and Windham exchanging pinfall attempts here. Flair with a butterfly suplex. Up and over goes Windham. Halfway across the ring. And that's what happens when you're 6'5". And now Flair. Oh, chopping the living Jesus out of Windham and wooing to the crowd here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Flair now with another chop to Windham. And another chop. Windham blocked that one in a big right hand. And now Windham with a crucifix. Takes Flair down. Windham now back in control. Back and forth contest here. And both men being aggressive. They are not wrestling defensively. They are being offensive and aggressive. They know that what happens inside that cage can make or break the match. And now Windham trying to escape the cage again. He's climbing up. Flair getting back to his feet. He nails Windham from behind. Grabbing Windham again. Has him on his shoulders. And Flair drops him back. Flair going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And now Flair with a gut-wrench suplex. Up and over goes Windham. If I'm Lex Luger, I'm hoping that these men kick the living hell out of each other because in 2 weeks they'll get the winner. Flair goes for the cover. 1, and a kick out at 1.5. If these men batter each other inside the cage, Lex Luger will be here in 2 weeks' time to pick up what's left of the carcass. And now Flair, front face lock on Windham. And an abdominal stretch. Is Windham going to submit? The referee's on the outside asking. Windham saying no. Can he escape? Flair's locking it in. Windham trying to escape. Flair reaching back. Windham reaching over and flips Flair over. Getting out of the abdominal stretch. And now Windham working the arm of, oh, and stomping on the arm of Flair. And Windham getting cheers from some of the fans in his hometown, Texas. Climbing the cage. Can Barry escape the cage? Will he win the world title? Flair back to his feet. Rams Barry's knee into the cage. And pulls Windham from the cage again. Face first goes Windham as Flair struts and woos. Oh, and a chop again by Flair. The chest of Barry Windham turning to hamburger. Going for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. What a match this is. Inside of a steel cage. We thank you so much for joining us. Windham rolling out of the way. Oh, it has a claw hold on Flair. Is Windham going to win the title? The claw hold's locked in. Can Flair escape? Windham has it locked in. Flair trying to kick out. He's trying to escape. And he's able to push Windham's arm off and escape the claw hold. He does. Both men back to their feet. Russian leg sweep by the Nature Boy. Takes Windham down. Oh, Windham had that claw hold locked in, but Flair able to get his arm off. And now Flair setting up Windham. Steps back and drops the knee across the forehead. Usually the precursor to the figure four leg lock. And Flair, emotionally drained from earlier's claw, falls to his face. And now Windham missing a clothesline. Flair inside cradle. Referee's there to count 1, 2, and through. No, a kick out again by Windham. Flair grabbing Windham. Into the ropes goes Windham. Up and over goes Windham. Up and over goes Windham again. And a shoulder block by Flair takes Windham down. Flair now trying to climb a cage. Flair looking down. I think Windham's down. Flair trying to climb the cage. He's three-quarters. He's up and over. He's over. Flair is over. Windham trying to climb up after Flair. Windham punching Flair. Flair on top. Strangling the cage. Flair kicks Windham. Kicks again and down goes Windham. Windham goes down. Flair trying to climb over the cage. It looks like Flair's knee pad is stuck on the top of the cage. Windham sees it. He's trying to grab him. He's trying to grab Flair, but Flair gets himself loose. Flair, all he has to do is drop. Flair's dropped. Flair's gonna win. Flair is at it. He drops and he wins. The Nature Boy Ric Flair retains the NWA World Heavyweight Championship here at Clash of the Champions Texas Shootout. What a match this was! Flair and Windham went back and forth the entire contest. Flair had inside cradles, pinfalls. Windham had the claw. But both men escaping. It took Flair climbing out of a cage to secure victory here at Clash of the Champions. What a match this was! And then when Flair went to the top of the cage, his knee pad got stuck on the top. Gave Windham an opportunity to try to get him. And Flair yanked really hard and was able to get out of the cage and retain the World Heavyweight Champion. It will be Ric Flair and Lex Luger in 2 weeks' time at Wrestle War. So Lex Luger will get his wish, a world title match, 2 weeks' time, Wrestle War. Fans, thank you so much for joining us here at Clash of the Champions. I am Gotmark76, and we will see you next week on Gotmark76 this week, and 2 weeks at Wrestle War. Goodbye, everybody. What the what?